In this video, I'm going to share one of my favourite painting exercises that anyone can do. You'll discover a fun way of swatching watercolours that you can then make into a finished work of art. I'm going to be using deep light watercolours, but you can use whatever you already own. Firstly, I want to quickly share how I've recently changed how I store and use my deep light watercolours. I had most of them stored in this large tin, which was super inspiring to look at, but it was not the most practical solution. Personally, I found the number of colours a bit overwhelming, and the tin itself was a bit too large for my work desk as well. So I decided to take them out of the large tin and make 2 smaller themed palettes of my most used colours, and 2 palettes filled with the sets that I'd curated for deep light a year or so ago: Mellow Days and Cosy Nights and Whatever the Weather. I bought 4 small watercolour tins, which have the added benefit of inbuilt mixing areas, and I'm so pleased I did this. They're now so much easier to use. After filling the palettes, I had several colours left over. I've stored these in the large tins so that I can swap the colours around in the future if I wish. By the way, if you'd like to check out Deep Light for yourself, I'll leave the link and a discount code in the description underneath the video. Okay, now on to the tutorial. This is what I call pebble swatching. I started swatching my watercolours like this a few years ago because it not only gives you a great idea of how the colours look and their variations, but it's also very aesthetically pleasing, and it's a lot of fun and very relaxing to do. You'll need some watercolours. Granulating colours work best, but use any you already have. Some watercolour paper. I prefer Archer's cold press paper as I love the subtle texture it has, which really enhances the granulating colours, and a medium-sized brush. I'm using the Princeton Aqua Elite in size 4. I'll leave a list of all the colours I used in the description beneath the video as well. The idea is to make the shapes as organic and pebble-like as you can. Vary the shapes from pebble to pebble, and remember to use lots of water, particularly if you're using granulating colours. You'll want some areas to be darker, where you use less water, and others to be lighter, where you apply the paint in more of a wash. I hope that it's helpful to you to watch my technique as we go along. I tend to spend quite a bit of time refining my pebbles, smoothing the edges and lifting areas of paint with a clean brush to remove some of the colour where the light would naturally reflect off the pebble. This gives them a lovely 3D quality. If you'd like your pebbles to look very realistic, try to choose natural earthy colours as I have done here. But honestly, this style of swatching looks amazing with brighter colours too. If you decide to have a go at this, I'd love to see what you come up with. If you're a paid member of my Patreon, you can post your pebble swatching artwork in the community chat section on there. Or if you'd like to post on Instagram, please use the new hashtag Natasha's Pebbles and I'll hopefully be able to see your work. I'm going to let you relax and enjoy this lovely music and just watch my technique, watch me painting, and hopefully this will give you some tips on how to approach your pebbles. So I'll come back in a little bit and then we will decorate the pebbles. for this section you'll need some white gouache or maybe white acrylic ink. I like using either, and in this instance I'm actually using the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. So you'll need something very opaque to go over the top of the pebbles, and the idea is that we're going to make these look like the lines you find on real stones. So you'll want to vary your line width, you'll want them to look quite natural or maybe quite stylized. I actually made mine look quite stylized, but it's a good idea to have some reference images on the screen so that you just have something to go by. So I would recommend googling pebbles or stones with lines, and then you'll get some good images to work from to give you some ideas. My top tip for this would be just to go with the flow and vary your lines, just do what you feel. If you decide to fill in all of the pebbles, that's great. If you decide to leave some like I did, that also looks good. It's quite nice to have a bit of a contrast. But this is supposed to be a really relaxing exercise, so just do whatever you feel like in that moment. And then at the end of this, you not only have some beautiful swatches of your watercolours and you get to know your watercolours a bit better, but you also have a work of art that you can hang on your wall. I chose to do this in a sketchbook this time, but I have also done some pebble swatching on loose sheets of paper, and they can easily be something that you could frame. I really hope that you've all enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you all for watching and for being here, and I'd like to say a special thank you to all of my Patreon members whose support allows me to continue making these videos, and especially this time to Carol Rebholz. I really hope I'm pronouncing your name properly, Carol. The first member of my new Art Advocate tier. She's offering a little bit of extra support each month, and I'm very, very appreciative for that. So I will see you soon. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that will help it to be seen by a wider audience, which in turn helps my channel. And if you enjoy the videos but perhaps haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because that also helps the channel, and it would be wonderful to have you as a member of our creative community on here. Take care everyone, I will see you soon, and bye for now.